Today, I want to talk a little bit about how you perceive mistakes. Mistakes are actually quite important, and whether you look at them as something negative or as something positive could have a huge effect on the overall outcome of anything that you do. The truth is, for example, someone like Thomas Edison, he only found success ultimately because of all of the ways that did not work, that he had to try out in order to find the way that did work. Tirelessly and unrelentlessly, he just kept believing in his vision and continued on. He kept researching, he kept trying something else and something else and something else until he found the solution. Now, it's really important to remember that when you sing, because, on your way to perfection, which in reality, what is perfection? In music, perfection doesn't mean that you achieve this robot-like sound. We don't want that. We want the human element, yet we want to be close to perfection. And of course, when, for example, you are still working on finding the right pitches or even being on time and you're having a problem with that, your voice keeps cracking and you don't know how to control it. You don't know what register you're singing in or how to even sing in head voice or how to create a falsetto. That can lead to frustration. But on your way there, it's all about the journey. It's not even about achieving perfection. It's only about trying out all the ways that it's not going to work so that you can find the way that it does work. And be really careful about the way you think about, the way you're sounding right now and the way that your practice is going, because the way you think about it, it's going to become self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you continue to tell yourself that narrative that I suck, I'm just not good, I'm never going to be great, maybe I should just stop altogether, that is not what's going to help you at all, my friend. And in anything that you'd ever learn, of course, some things might come easier to you than others. But if singing is one of the things that you find difficult to make progress on, tell yourself that actually, if you're a hard worker, you can achieve more than the person who's naturally talented, but who doesn't really put in the work because they naturally just can do it. I'm guilty myself. I have become very lazy, and I've always been kind of lazy in comparison to some other people who just had to work a lot harder to get anywhere because it just naturally came to me. It was always easy for me to sing, and it was always easy for me to understand music. I could probably have gotten so much further if I had worked hard in addition to being gifted in some way. Now, don't get me wrong, I did work hard at some time, but only when I have to do I really work hard. When I don't have to, I can totally swing it. I can do a lot by just swinging it. I make all of these videos here without really thinking too much. I just write down a headline and then I just go. Impromptu, very impromptu. And that's kind of my personality. I swing it, I have an imagination, and that helps me. But you know what? You can get to the same place without that strong innate talent, but if you work hard. But don't make the mistake to continuously tell you that story of, oh, because this isn't working, I'm just not good. But the thing is, my teacher told me years ago, Freya, you can make any mistake. Just don't keep on making the same mistake. You can make any mistake. Just don't make that mistake anymore. Don't repeat the same mistakes. That's not very smart to do. That's not how you learn. But as long as you keep making all these mistakes, you kind of learn by elimination theory. It's like you eliminate all the ways that it didn't work in order to find the way that it does work. And you know what? Not every exercise is the right exercise for every singer at all the time. So maybe that exercise is not the right for you. And if it's something that doesn't feel right, just take it as a sign. Maybe you're not doing it right. Maybe it's the wrong exercise. Maybe it's the wrong range. Maybe the wrong register. Maybe you didn't breathe right. Maybe you didn't support right. Something is not right when it feels like it hurts. You need to change something. Don't just keep on doing the same thing that doesn't lead you to success. Doing the same thing that leads nowhere is still gonna lead nowhere. Change it up and try something different. Okay, my friend, I hope you continue to dream big. And if you're interested in really taking everything to the next level and working on your mindset that will lead you to more success, consider registering for one of my next in-person workshops right here in my studio, the Find Your True Voice workshop. The link is below with all the information. Have a great day, dream big, and always keep on singing. When it comes to breathing, it's really important to anticipate what's about to come. Breathe according to the phrase that you're about to sing. There's a big difference between unchain my heart, never let me be, and some say